guys, welcome back to my channel, and thank you. If you're a new subscriber, please don't forget to subscribe. If you're a returning subscriber, please don't forget to like and to share. Please invite other people to always come and subscribe to my channel. Today I just want to discuss on how to find jobs in the UK. I know a lot of people are saying, you know what, UK is no longer as good, and as it used to be, you end up in a worse situation. But you know what, there's someone who really wants to also just try. Like, there's no harm in trying, guys. Personally, when I moved to the UK, I was a bit hesitant, and I had to ask a lot of people to try and see if it was really worth it. And I think I liked the advice that I got from someone. So that person told me to say, you know what, Brenda, in as much as my experience might not be the best experience to you, what if it's going to be different to you? You never know. Maybe that's where opportunities are going to actually come up for you, because it just depends. Like, my experience will never be the same person's experience, because even for twins, we born together same day, they might actually have different destinies. So we can never say simply because of what is going on. Yes, it's good to consider those, right? And if you had actually not watched the video on the things that you need to consider before you actually move abroad, please go and watch that video. I actually did a recording on the financial and the non-financial factors that you should consider. So please go and watch that video, right? So in this video, I'm just assuming that you have done your due diligence, right? You've done your financial, you've done your non-financial factors, and you are considering to move abroad. But then you have one question that you're wondering, like, how do I find jobs in the UK? So please stay tuned, because in this video, I'm going to show you how you can actually find the jobs in your comfort home, like back home, wherever you are, guys, as long as you have access to internet, which I'm assuming you already have because you're already watching this video. So please stay tuned. So if you are planning to move abroad, especially if you're planning to move to the UK, you need to understand the visa process, right? Because when you're looking for a job, is that the key process that actually determines how you're going to be looking for a job. Because when you're looking for a job and you're outside UK, you need to find a job that can actually sponsor your visa. So you need so as part of the visa application process, you need to have a certificate of sponsorship. A certificate of sponsorship is issued by a licensed sponsor. So the UK government, they actually produce a list of licensed sponsors that you can actually find online, right? If you just go, as you can see on my screen, if you type licensed employers, you realize that you get a list, and then if you open that list, it's always updated, and then you can always see, okay, this prospective employer that I'm dealing with, are they actually going to be able to issue me a certificate of sponsorship? It's not only on part of them on the list, it's also the thing that you should consider when you're actually looking, because they can actually sponsor COS, but then they are not going to be sponsoring maybe for the specific visa. So as you're searching for jobs, you need to actually make sure that you refine your search. So these are the things that you need to do when you are looking for a job. You need to make use of the websites, right, that can actually help you to find jobs. So there's UK government jobs, there's NHS job, there's CV Library, there's Indeed, there's Total, there's CV Library, there's LinkedIn. So these are some of these. Read. There are actually a lot, guys, that you can literally be using. So what you need to do is you need to create accounts, and then you link it to your email so that you always get notifications, right? Rather than you always going and checking if there's been a job, etc. If you actually create your account and then you all link it to your email, you always get notification. And then the third thing is you need to refine your search, because you are outside UK and you are looking for a job that can actually sponsor you. You need to refine your search. So as part of you searching, as you can see on the screen, you need to then type visa sponsorship. So when you type visa sponsorship, it means it's not going to give you all the jobs that are visa sponsored, but then it's going to give you all the job adverts that somehow mentioned if they are going to sponsor or not, right? So as you can see, this one, they're actually saying they can provide visa sponsorship. And then let's go continue. So if we continue going down, you can see this one is they actually don't sponsor visa. So that way you then see, you can then apply. So now you start to apply. You can refine your search, visa sponsorship, and then you can even refine to say, do you like your portfolio? For example, maybe if you're someone in accounting, if you're in someone in medicine, if you are someone maybe in engineering, or maybe you're just someone who just looking for health and care jobs, right? You can always refine those searches. And then you need to be actively doing this, like creating all these accounts in all these websites. You just need to be actively be involved in any other social media platforms, so that you can as well be seeing some other prospective employer. But you always then need to make sure that you are checking the legitimacy of that prospective employer. You always go on UK government website and check if they are part of the licensed employers. And then you always then need to make sure that you are always updated with the changes in the visa and other migration rules, like on the UK government website. They always update information. So otherwise, in my case, I had like I literally used LinkedIn, because I was mostly active on LinkedIn, updating any changes in my education, qualifications, and all that. So you realize that on LinkedIn there are also some recruitment agents that can actually reach out to you. They are in the jobs of just, their jobs is just to be analyzing the LinkedIn profiles and then just reaching out whenever they see that you match a certain job. So in my case, yeah, the recruiter, they just out to me. I wasn't even planning to move and all that, but when the recruiter, they moved, like they started to reach out to me, I started to like to become more interested in that, and then just checking if I really wanted that, just doing my own due diligence review. And later I ended up concluding, you know what, I can actually try this out. So after trying it out, it worked. Sometimes I failed the interviews, but because I was dealing with the recruitment agencies, they have links to a lot of employers. So whenever a new opportunity just pops in, like from a different employer, they would always reach out to me and say, you know what, we have this, do you want to try it? And then I'm like, yes, I can try. And then I would do the interview process. And the other thing is, yeah, I know some recruitment agencies, they you have to pay, but the good thing is those that I was working with, it was literally for free, and they will literally take you through, even giving you some interview tips, interview questions, doing a trial run interview to just prepare you for all the interviews. And then you could literally ask any other questions, etc., which was really, really beneficial. So just be active in those platforms like LinkedIn, Facebook, and other social media platforms, as well as you need to continue to exercise your own due diligence as always. Otherwise, guys, thank you so much for watching this video.